Big day for me. We've got a package from Cuei. He wanted us to check out their new product, so we're going to rip this open, see what we're working with. Ooh. It's quite the box. You know, Cuei just came out with their A1, their new race wheel. Really excited to try it. I specifically asked for the softer of the two versions, the 75A. Man, I didn't do a good job. My 75A Killers are still one of my favorite wheels of all time. I love that wheel. I love how nimble it is. I love how small it is. It's supremely soft, so it's really fun around my city because it's small, it's easy to push. You know, if you've watched the review, you've heard all of this before. I do plan on redoing my Killers review. Okay. Boy, a lot of little things here. All right, here they are. I'm gonna pull all this out the box. We've got the Cuei A1, these big boys. We've got the Cuei big sliders. Fun fact, I've actually skated the regular sliders and had a really fun time with them. We've got a roll of the Cuei grip tape. Really excited to try this out. And if I'm not mistaken, there's my blade. If I'm not mistaken, these are the race bearings, the ones with the thick, chunky outer race. Oh, hell yeah. Bunch of stickers. Oh, we also got the precision spacers. Got a couple sets of those now, so that's always good to have around. Beautiful, beautiful. It is surreal seeing a bearing that is fundamentally different than every other bearing I've ever seen. You know, just riding skateboards for as long as I have. It's kind of the reality of it. Sick. All right, let's bust out these and compare them to some other products. Woo! Hell yeah. Man, these are very tall. Very soft, you can see. I'm getting a lot of compression in the lips. Here are your Venom Magnums in comparison. The A1 is 1 millimeter larger in diameter, but it is a couple mil smaller in overall width. Cuei says that this was their best way of getting pressure to the ground. You know, if you have too much of a contact patch of urethane, if your urethane's not soft enough or whatever, you're not going to get good engagement and compression. So that's pretty interesting. Right one on top of another, nearly identical. We've also got the Hogs Cheetahs. These would be 2 millimeters smaller in diameter than the A1. And similar to the mags, I mean, cheetahs and mags are nearly identical, at least in their dimensions. What other race wheels do I have? Oh, hell yeah. I've got the Mavs. We'll bust this out too. Fuck it. Come on. Come on. This is the strongest plastic ever. All right, 80 millimeters versus 79 mil. Can we actually tell that it's bigger? Yeah, you know, ever so slightly. In truth, I almost can't tell. Interesting thing about the Mavs is that it's got the rounded outer lip. I find that pretty interesting. All these other race wheels opt for an extremely sharp outer lip. Even the cheetahs are actually machined on both sides. So these lips are exceptionally sharp. In terms of height, they're actually nearly identical. The contact patch is nearly identical, which is interesting that both of these, you know, tall, soft wheels went the same direction. As far as lip compression, I feel like I'm getting a little bit easier lip compression on the A1. I'm squishing it a little easier. The MAV just feels a little bit better supported on the lip. Don't know what that's going to result in. It could result in more grip, it might not. I am in race wheel heaven. We'll break out the Cuei sliders, just see these things up close. And actually, if I can do this without ripping my microphone off my shirt. I've had these for a long time. Skated the hell out of them. These were the OG sliders, you know, the 65 mil version that they came out with originally. This is the big sliders, the 70 mil version. Both of them are still side set. I think this one also scales up in its contact patch. And I love this wheel. This was so much fun. I loved it in the wintertime on cold pavement. Love it on warm pavement. It's just still a really fun wheel to throw on. Granted, I haven't skated it in a little while now just because it's so small that I would rather go fast than go slow and slide a lot. So I'm really thankful to have this guy. This is going to compare, might as well. Here's the 88 Moonwalkers. Drastically narrower contact patch, but pretty similar overall width. Pretty interesting choice. These are 65 millimeters. Here are the Cuei Killers. Got the green 77A and the white 75A. And these white are significantly more beat up than the green, but they're really not worn down too much more. If we pull out the A1, we can see that they have increased it in every dimension, I believe. So it's ever so slightly wider, I think. Actually, contact patch might be the exact same. And the lack of width that I'm seeing is just because I've worn down the lips. I wish I had a fresh set on me, because I love my killers. It's a really big difference in size here. This is only worn down a millimeter tops, maybe 2. Yeah, this is a big step for Cuei. You know, this nimble, smallish race wheel. I say small-ish because, you know, grand scheme of things, it's still enormous. Has, you know, been their thing for so long. And it was also, you know, their entrance into the wheel world. It's cool to see them finally try something new. So I'm stoked to skate these. I'm going to be racing them at some upcoming events. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully get some, you know, some good comparisons on the hill. Maybe be able to try these back to back. But I'm stoked. This is super fun. I love this. We're going to have a ton of cool content to generate from this. And of course, getting first peek at a really hype new product. Thank you so much, Cuei. Thank you so much, Tiago Lesa. Really appreciate your trust in me, and I really appreciate that you've got a product here that you're proud of and you want to back it by sending it out here to review. I've not been asked to make this video, or to, you know, be incentivized to say, you know, positive things about this wheel. I'm going to review this fairly as it deserves to do. And yeah, I'll get back to you probably in a few months. You know, I'm going to give this a fair shot. I'm going to skate it hard, and we're going to see where that goes. But appreciate you all so very much. Let me know any questions you have about these, and I hope you have a wonderful day.